Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, traders around the world. This is Phil V at the Trading Capital Markets, and today is the 21st of April 2025. Let's get into it. Let's share the screen. Boom. Share. Perfect. Let's connect to the demo account. All right. So I have already delineated the buy side liquidity. So this is London high. All right. This is Asia high. And we also took the hourly liquidity over here. We also, so this is the last block before it made new highs and took these highs out and reversed. So that is called the breaker block. A bearish breaker over here, and extend this to the right. You're going to see that when it comes back into it, it acts at resistance and shoots lower. So this, I'm going to color it in orange. Now let's do a little preset. Save drawing template as breaker. Oops, sorry. Yep, I'm having a hard time. Breaker. So market is overall bearish right now. Sentiment also is bearish right now. Price action is bearish. We might have a push into these highs, right? To take the liquidity and maybe continue lower from there, or just continue straight down at the open. But I think that the AM open is going to be a bit possibly sideways because it was trending all of the previous sessions. So Asia, London, down step by step trending with a gap down at the open. But we'll keep our eyes peeled just in case price action suggests it wants to go lower. And these little lows also might get taken. So let's see. We have the open in 1 minute and 10 seconds. And guys or girls, traders, if you traders have any questions, just leave a comment on the video and I'm gonna answer you guys as soon as possible. If you have to clear anything or just bounce some ideas back and forth with me, I would be I will be glad to help. Thirty seconds. Market open. Let's go on the minute. This would be all right, so over here would be the first inversion. And that should be in orange. Well, yellowish. For the moment, it's having a hard time passing this breaker. 5-minute breaker. And this 1-minute breaker too. So let's stretch a little fib, see what we got. Oops. Not this fib, but let's change it. Optimal entry fib. So yeah, the 70% retracement is exactly at that first inversion. Nice little push coming up. It hit the 61% retracement. Possible close within this breaker by the end of this candle's time. There you go. Closed within. 2 indecision candles really. But the lows haven't been taken yet of the previous one. The highs, yes. So this is an area of interest right here. It's a little price action exercise and market structure, I mean. So let's take the path. Just one moment. I'm only going to talk if there's something interesting, guys, or else I'm going to let you guys concentrate on your trades because that's how I roll. I don't talk, I don't blab. I'm here to trade. We're here to make money. That's it. Body stayed within. Let's see if it closes below again. Or- Yep. first zone of interest over here. Tapped right into. So let's do a little. There you go. Nice little volume imbalance over here. Break below it. Fair value gap. So we have our first presented fair value gap right here, just formed. Let's make that one in purple unless this candle reverses. But that's the first presented fair value gap. And we have some lows over here that seem interesting to be taken. And we have this sell side over here. It's what, 200 points away? Yeah, 200 points away. Boom, big break. So you see how it stayed within this breaker's body, the 5-minute. So we go back on the 5-minute breaker. Last candle, last down candle before it breaks these highs to continue lower. Stayed within the range. And now we have a long 1-minute wick. That wick is interesting. Because if this closes positive, technically we didn't break market structure on this move up, right? So from here to here to here to here, we have a higher highs and bodies closing above, but no body closing below these lows over here to change the structure. You see these lows? No full body closing below these lows. And 2, 1. Now we currently have a body that closed below the lows. Okay. So now I would tend to be more comfortable shorting below this low. So within this total leg, trying to pass this one, right? It failed over here and confirmed the failure right here by closing below, a body closing below these wicks. So it seems to me that buyers are quite interested in this region of price. Mind you, it's only 9 minutes past the open. So we still have to wait a little bit, see what's up. But it could be a possible short at that first presented fair value gap. And now this became an inversion because this candle passed straight through and we'll use it as resistance. The only reason why I didn't short it in this inversion is because these candles seem a bit too strong and to my liking. I would like to see this get tapped into the first presented fair value gap. Get tapped into. It's interesting what it's doing though. Over here, uh, bodies closing below the consequent encroachment of that inversion. And stop loss and take profit. I like the gap down also over here. I like a volume imbalance to the downside, confirming a little bit its intentions and like where most of the momentum is headed. And look, if I don't get this trade, it's fine. I'm willing to be sitting on the sidelines. But I do think like a move is going to be delivered to us above these highs because these people think we're going to break now. So it's like psychology. And if we do break now, then it will continue much lower. But I do think there's a possibility of going above these highs and rapidly tapping into this. Oh, I just moved my stop loss by accident. No, we could leave it there. Just above this high. And we're off to the races. But yeah, that first inversion was nice. I just wasn't feeling it because of these candles over here. Like, there's some pretty massive buying. Maybe leave some relative equal lows. Come take this high. Yeah, exactly. Leave some relative equal lows. Come take this high. Dip into the first presented fair value gap, and then uh, by taking this high, it will give the juice it needs to come take these relative equal lows and continue a little bit further. Let's go see on the daily what it looks like. The only issue is that I have no reference points on the daily for a downside trade, but I do for upside trades. Let's go in the 4-hour. 4-hour, yeah, right here. 4-hour is this fair value gap. Oh, it's a fair value gap and a half. So yeah, this fair value gap over here on the 4-hour, and that's the last one to be tapped into. This FEG, boom. Go back on the minute. Far as fuck. What's that? 1,000 points? 700 points? Yeah, 700 points. Wow. Sneezing is amongst one of the best feelings in the world. Love it. Okay. We broke the low. Okay, we do have a break below these lows, which is interesting. Do have a break below these lows, and we have no point of reference to enter in this down move. All the range has been covered, wicks, bodies, everything. Look at this, all the way up. You see, fast move up. Let's see what we got. Wow, it's wicking. That was a nice, nice 40-point move in a couple of seconds. And that's why I was afraid shorting in this inversion, because I saw some big buyers down here. Well, I felt it. I felt like if there was big buyers there. Therefore, I remain cautious and put it a little bit above. And then we'll redeliver to this low. I would really love to see it tap into this first presented fair value gap. But now, as it is, it's having a hard time passing that inversion. So do that, and we'll also do this. Send this order block. And now that it left relatively equal highs up here, I'm even more willing to leave my sell limit there. Nice inversion. It's really important to be picky when you trade because that's what saves you. That's really what saves you. Not hopping onto every opportunity you think is the one. Very nice. Really nice. Didn't close within that inversion and stayed below the consequent encroachment of that order block, that bearish order block. And you'll notice when you have downtrending markets, right? When you're expecting or seeing downtrending days, usually what happens is on the moves up is very swift, but on the moves down, it takes longer. Like these candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It took one candle for 7 candles, right? To take back everything. But that's usually because there's some orders to be filled up here and continue lower. So the fast moves up on down days are the ones you want to be fading, and the fast moves down on up days is the ones you want to be fading. Nice trading. It's a nice price action too. That's beautiful. Very nice. All right, folks. This is the drive lower that we were talking about. You're going to see it accelerate a little bit over here. It's pretty straightforward as a day. So I break below this. That was my confirmation I needed. Technically, I could have gotten in at this inversion because I got my confirmation of the bodies breaking below these lows and closing below, and the bodies respecting the consequent encroachment of this inversion fair value gap. So technically, I could have taken it here. It's just over here there was, I don't know, something made me hesitate in buying this, in selling this. Sorry. And there was your acceleration. And this, where's the fair value gap? Far away, but still there. And we have this sell side liquidity to be reached. Let's show you it on the 1 hour right here. Let me take this off right here. This is clear distribution, right, from this move up. So I'm going to take off my sell, and see what type of reaction we get under this sell side liquidity, and if we start creating structure above it to be able to use that as a reason to enter, maybe on the buy side. But overall, the market's bearish. I don't see why I would enter on the buy side. There's the acceleration. We're getting closer to that sell side liquidity. Maybe that's the last one we need. How many percent? 2.4%. 446 points. Not bad. Oh, gold up almost $100. Damn, that's pretty good. And Bitcoin up $1,800. While the stock market is struggling. I think we see where money is flowing. What a trailing stop this would have been, because I trail it at the high of every down candle, and I would have never gotten stopped out yet. So I would have been up a couple hundred points, 200 points, 240 points, if I would have entered at that inversion. Sorry. I like how it's creating like some form of resistance over here. Possibly create some structure for maybe an afternoon trade. But this is where I close everything and wrap it up because I got things to do today. And today is a win. So today we didn't force a trade. Today we had trade conditions. Today we could have taken the trade because of confirmations. We didn't do it. There's a little bit of hesitation because of price action over here and how quickly it was moving back up. But as I explained, on the down days, you have fast moves up that are faded. And on up days, you have fast moves down that are faded. So on that note, we haven't traded today and are happy about that. You have to be happy that you didn't trade on a day where you'd say you take a trade a bit higher or lower. It's really important to follow your plan. Follow your plan, follow yourself. Don't disrespect yourself in your word. Because if you disrespect yourself in your word, then you're going to be disrespected by the markets and by yourself. Double whammy. Not good. Let's see how it reacts to this low, and after that, we're out. Let's see what the market sentiment is. see where the VIX is at. VIX is up 12%. Not much more than this morning, and markets going down way more than this morning at around here. So we might be seeing some type of slowdown. Five-minute is about to close. I thought I was about to close the live stream, but I really would like to see this price action. It's only 5-minute. Buy into that fair value gap. Tapped it. Probably gonna go for the lows now. And this is the 1-minute fair value gap at the high of that 5-minute first 5-minute fair value gap. We're that close to this liquidity and we won't take it. I don't think so. So that first 5 minute was the one over here. I probably might take a stab at it over here at this 5 minute right here, right here. Just 40 points to here, 60 points. One minute's dying out, which is cool because it's creating like that structure that we were talking about. So this takes it, yeah, it takes the low and starts building its way back up to here like this. Come take the low. You know, it stops 1 point above. There you go. The low has been taken. We're currently at 2.83% down on the day, 515 points. Took the low. And now we see. Interesting. Probably come back right over here. Yeah, exactly. See what it looks like on the 15 minute. Brutal. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Let's extend this all the way to the right. too small. Sorry, let me zoom this in. Better like this. I don't know why, but YouTube streams in 720. I'm gonna have to find a way how to do it with OBS. Better quality, I think, I guess. Touched it and left. So far, this day was great price action. Great price action overall, and um, a great pre arrays up top over here that were respected. So we broke below, and yeah, it was a great price action day overall. I hope you guys like this stream. Like and subscribe. And today we didn't make profits, and that's fine because a day without a trade, a trade that you want to take in the first place, if you didn't take it and you didn't do a follow-up trade, is a win for you. It's called discipline. If you reinforce your discipline, it's like reinforcing profits. It's a win-win. So on that note, have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.